Hey everyone, it's Chad. Today I'm going to be showing you the Silver Creek Valley Country Club's first communities that had opened. This one is the St. Andrews Collection that originally opened in 1992. This was one of the smaller to mid-size single-family home collections they had. So let's go take a look. So it shows the date up at the top. That was just one of the dates that I had toured these communities many times. And this was the design of the brochure. I especially like how they use different textured papers and things for their brochure. You know, each one was completely different, which was nice. And this is the interior of it. This just shows the location of the country club and the site map. And some of the details of the homes with the square footages. And the first model, the Elysian, at 2682 square feet. This one was actually my favorite, surprisingly. Usually I like the bigger models just because, you know, there's more space for them to be creative. But the thing that makes this unique is it appears to be a single story, and then there's a second story with a loft and like a library or whatever you want to make of this space. And then it's neat because it has a skylight that keeps this whole space down here really bright. So this one was actually my favorite because it was so unique. And then when you walked right in, you see the you know, the balcony up at the top, and with the skylight, it was just a very bright open space. And then the second one is the Colport at 2815 square feet. And this one I actually like the exterior because they started putting stone. I think that this was one of the first communities where they kind of got away from, you know, most of the homes in the late 80s, early 90s. It was all about the you know, Mediterranean look and stucco pastel colors, and this really started bringing in more of the authentic European styles with different types of stone and more of earthy tones. So the unique thing about this one is when you walked in the circular staircase, there was windows above it, which made the whole entry kind of bright. You know, most two-story homes, they had the bedrooms back here, so it prevented windows from being placed there. So that was a very unique feature when you walked in. And then the third one, this one was very unusual, and I really like this one a lot. So it just appeared to be a regular two-car garage, but you'll notice the third car is like a detached from the house, and it sits detached from the house like 10 to 15 feet. So the third car kind of goes this direction. I kind of had mixed feelings about this because it kind of hindered the view out the window, you know, from the inside of the home, even though it was kind of like a garden space in between. But then it was kind of nice because you didn't see the third car garage they usually attach to the front of the house. So I kind of had a mixed feeling about that one. It was creative, and I haven't seen that very much. And then I like the Juliet balcony here. And then this one had a really unique, see here's the garage, the detached garage, and then the library office area. But the entry of this was really dramatic. They had like different soffits and things up here, open spaces for plants or artwork or whatever. And then when you walked in here, it just felt very large with little art spaces in here and here. And then it had these solarium windows in the kitchen with one of the bedrooms back here. So it was just kind of a unique way that they did that. And then upstairs, the upstairs felt a lot smaller due to the fact that there was so much open space to below. You know, it was just the 3 bedrooms upstairs. But just the overall unique floor plan was really impressive. And when you toured it, it felt different, especially the garage space, that was different. And then the third one, oh, this one I didn't go over. It's the Eden, and it was 3,029 square feet. The last one at the Heathery at 3,458. And this one had the traditional, 3-car garage up front, and the balcony that went across the entire top floor. And this one was the largest. This actually wasn't my favorite plan. It just felt a little bit, darker here, because there was the bedroom there, so there's no windows or skylights or anything. But still, a nice design home. The exterior was really, it felt regal at the entry. It had the, this whole and huge ceiling here when you walked in this little, walk up to the front door with all the windows. So it felt nice. So yes, this was the one of the first communities that had opened in 1992, and that was the St. Andrews Collection. So here's the price sheet for the St. Andrews Collection, and here's the square footages over here on the left, and then this was the price ranges. Now these are selling for well over $2 million. Crazy how the prices have gone wild. And this was for the early 1990s when they opened.